Okay, so today I have shared my very small Singapore REIT portfolio and I hope that you have learned something out of it. Wow, nice video, but still a bit too high level for me. And I'm not confident in which REITs to invest in. So what if I told you, you could just leave it with the experts and then you could just collect your passive income along the way. In this video, I will teach you how to set up your RoboAdvisor via Syfe and walk through the whole process with you so that you can consider too. What's up guys, it's Christopher from Honey Money SG, and in this channel we are all about building financial knowledge, teach money saving hacks and also help you lead a fulfilling quality of life. So like I mentioned in this video, I'll walk through the whole Syfe registration process, and I want to do this by introducing the STAR framework. So what does STAR stand for? Situation, task, action, result. Situation. The situation here is the beginners still do not know how to invest or which REIT to invest in, or maybe they're just not confident in their picks and they want someone to select it for them. The task today is to help beginners or investors who do not prefer to stock pick to help them select what they want and guide them along the way. The action today is to walk through the Syfe sign up process and also introduce what are their investment portfolios to get everyone familiarized on the platform. And then R for the result, which is I'll review my results 2 months later to show you what is the Syfe performance like. So like most of my videos, I'll test drive the Syfe RoboAdvisor with my own money so that I put my money where my mouth is for you all to see, then you all can consider whether to invest in Syfe RoboAdvisor or not. So let's go! Okay, so as usual, I'm going to start by going to the Seedly and going to see any review of the Syfe RoboAdvisor. So let's take a look at what they are saying at Seedly. Okay, Syfe, let's see. Effortless investing with fully managed portfolios, no minimum investment. Let's see the comments. Funding process straightforward, UI user friendly, onboarding experience seamless, took less than a day. Platform easy to sign up and use. Okay, sounds quite positive lah. And then we can see that it's 4.7 stars for user experience, 4.8 stars for ease of sign up, and 4.7 for customer support. Okay, so quite a reputable company even on Seedly reviews. So at least can have the basic level of confidence. Okay, then let's go to the Syfe website. Okay, so this is their homepage. You can see that over here, this is their motto. They provide fully managed investment portfolios with no minimum entry or lock-in. Starts at 0.4% per year. We make it easy to grow your wealth. And then it's regulated by the Monetary Authority of Singapore. So it's backed by the government. And let's take a look at some of their portfolios. We have Core Growth, Core Balance, Core Defensive, REIT Plus, Cash Plus, Equity100 and Global ARI. I'm particularly interested in just REIT Plus and Equity100. I'll explain to you why later. And let's take a look at the pricing. So zero management fee for Cash Plus. So if you're using the cash solutions, that's zero management fee. There's 100% fee troller rebate, no management fee, automated recurring transfers, no lockup, no min balance, unlimited free transfers, daily accrual of returns. So for Blue Member tier, which is the beginner tier, let's say you have invested less than $20,000, you belong to the Blue tier. Your commission fee or your management fee will be 0.65% per year. So let's say if you have more than $20,000 of minimum investments, and then they will lower the management fee to 0.5%. That means you are Black tier. And if you are Whale, that means you have more than 100k of invested assets. With Syfe, you'll go up to the gold level. That earns you 0.4% management fee. So the more you invest, the more attractive commissions you get. And if you are even bigger whale, you can have 500k of invested portfolios. You can get 0.35 management fees. Oh my god. Okay, so they even have a free telephonic consultation. So if you're not sure of their portfolios or you want to ask their wealth experts, then you can arrange for a free call with them. I'm sure they know how to explain it better to you than I do. Okay, so just some frequently asked questions on the Syfe. So how is the fee calculated? It's accrued on a daily basis and billed at the end of each month. How do you pay? When you fund your portfolio, they will have a small cash component and then they will deduct from there. Do you have to pay any transaction fee or exit fee? No need. They do not charge you any transaction or brokerage fees other than the management fee, of course. What are other fees and charges? Okay, they have ETF management fees. That's actually charged by the ETF manager. And then there's currency conversion. There's your FX foreign exchange. There's SEC charges. This is a very small fee, so I won't really bother. And SGX clearing fees for REIT portfolios. So this is like the Singapore Stock Exchange. They charge this kind of fare. Start building your portfolio. Okay, so I'm interested to start building. But first I want to talk about their portfolio. So let's explore the REIT Plus portfolio. So you'll gain access to the largest and most tradable REITs in Singapore. It is the first investment offering to closely replicate the performance of SGX IH S-REITs leaders index. So attractive dividend yield, optional risk management, low fees starting from 0.4 per annum. Okay, so let's take a look at some of their largest portfolios in the REIT Plus. They have Ascendus REIT, A REIT. So 2019 returned about 20+% with 5.7% yield. I don't have this in my REIT portfolio, but I recognize that this is quite an established REIT. Maple Tree Commercial Trust, yes, I also don't have this as well, so I would like to have it. Capital Land Mall Trust, yeah, I used to have it as well, but with all the mall restrictions, I sold off earlier last year. So their portfolio is actually rather good. They actually only buy it from the major sponsors of the REIT. Maple Tree, Capital Land, Maple Tree, Suntec, I don't like it so much. Capital DC, good REIT. K REIT, a good REIT as well. Okay, view full portfolio. Don't have. Okay, never mind. Later then we see. Okay, past performance. Past performance for 2019 has been 27.1%, but 2019 is an exceptionally good year for REITs lah. So they use this year, they should use 2020 instead. See, 2020 minus 0.1. 2020 particularly bad year. 2021 looks like a good year. We'll see. Okay, so you can sign up using SingPass lah. But before I sign up, I just want to look at the other portfolio, Equity100. So with just one portfolio, you can get access to 1,500 stocks for the world best companies designed for investors with maximum exposure to global equities using smart beta strategy. This portfolio aims to generate better risk-adjusted returns. So it's for the high-risk people who prefer a US market. So likewise for the last 10 years, 14.3% average annual return portfolio in USD starting from 0.4%. And the ETFs in your Equity100 portfolio will be the Investment QQQ Trust, that is your Nasdaq ETF. So you will track your Nasdaq 100 of the 100 largest non-financial companies in the tech sector mainly. So it includes Apple, Netflix, Amazon, Intel, and Facebook. They also have a CSPX, that's the S&P 500 London Stock Exchange listed tracker fund. So average last year 12.7%. Okay, and then they have this large cap and mid cap developed market equities, excluding the US and Canada. So you want to have some exposure to emerging markets, I think this is the one. But average annual return last year only 2.6% for the last 10 years. Consumer staples, these are more stable stocks I would say. They have gone through the test of time, includes your Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, Walmart and Altria. Average annual return last 10 years 9.9%, so 9 more, get started. Okay, past performance, Equity100 14.3%, US stocks 11%, so Equity100 actually outbeat the S&P 500 and even the MSCI World Index of global stocks. So here we'll compare Equity100 in dark blue versus Syfe Global 25DR and MSCI World Index. You can see the dark blue one actually wins MSCI by many of the years other than this year, but this year has not finalized yet, so that's not a fair comparison. Anyway, let's get started. I want to get started. Okay, before we get started, I just want to run through the few FAQs for the portfolios or so. Let's look at Syfe REIT Plus. What investments are included in the Syfe 100% REITs portfolio? So they'll get the 20 largest Singapore REITs. So they own REITs like CICT, MCT, A REIT, Capital REIT and more within one portfolio. Following the latest portfolio rebalancing, let's take a look at the new portfolio. They included Land Lease, they included A REIT, they excluded SPH REIT. So the new constituent list is this one. We have CICT being the largest, followed by A REIT, MIT, MLT, MCT, Capital DC, FLCT. Yeah, so very similar to what my REIT portfolio is. I'm just curious whether it is Parkway Life REIT or very small portion. Why this one so small? I want this more, but never mind. So mainly you can see the two largest ones is CICT and MCT. These two alone more than 33% really. So you have to take note of this lah. You are more tilted towards the mall sector. But it's good for me because I don't have any shopping mall REITs exposure. So this will be a good exposure for me. Okay, what is the rationale for new portfolio inclusion and exclusion? They even explain it even though they don't have to explain. Okay, so because this Land Lease REIT is newly added into the IHS REITs Leader Index, so they want to track it to the index as much as possible. Actually, my other question is regarding the dividends and the rights issue. So they did address the rights issue. So let's say if the REITs actually issue rights, right, are they going to subscribe or not? And do they subscribe in excess? The investment team decides which rights issue to subscribe and whether the rights issue benefits your portfolio. So they will decide for you. You don't have to decide. You don't have to top up as well. Wherever possible, they will use the cash buffer to subscribe. And if that's not enough, they will adjust your REIT portfolio to raise necessary cash. Does that mean they want to sell my portfolio? Okay, never mind lah. Just let them do what they want. As long as they deliver profits can already. Okay, what about the dividends? Over here. So your dividends are automatically reinvested. They will not come back to you in cash, but they will reinvest into the other REITs. That's good because you want to accumulate for the long term. You don't need every month they give you some cash flow. That's not the purpose of Syfe REIT Plus. Is to use to accumulate your dividend REIT portfolio over the long term. So you don't want to keep taking out cash so that your portfolio won't grow. Okay, there's no withholding tax. That is good because Singapore does not charge withholding tax on Singapore REITs anyway. I'm quite comfortable with the REIT Plus. Let's go to the Equity100. I just want to take a look at their FAQ. So how does this work? What ETFs are included? You can view the entire list after completing your risk analysis portfolio. Same risk as investing directly in other equities. You maintain a long-term strategic asset allocation. That's fine. Is Equity100 suitable for me? It's suitable for those who want maximum exposure to global equities while willing to take on a higher systematic risk, potentially generate better returns relative to a traditional passive index strategy. So if you're a high risk person, the Equity100 is for you. If you're a low risk person, you may want to go for the risk managed ARI portfolio. Can you customize the ETF? You will not be able to change the ETF. Okay, so no customization. Sorry folks. Okay, I'm good. Let's go. Let's get started. What do I want to buy? Let's start with the REIT first. 100% REITs. Okay, I'm going to sign up. Still must ask question. Okay, I'm less than 35, Singapore citizen. I want to grow my wealth. I already saved 10,000. I need a further 100k. Okay lah. I earn 10k a month. If I earn 10k a month, I don't need to do YouTube already lah. Let's say 3,000 lah. I put lower a bit. I managed to save 50%. I have set aside funds for my emergencies, adequate health insurance, no outstanding loans. Yes, you should have all this before you start to invest. I know very little about investing. I can confidently invest on my own. I am currently invested in stocks. Generally in life, I like to take high risks. Okay, what do we have? 100% REITs. Of course lah, REITs already very conservative. You still want to go with some risk management. Okay, confirm portfolio. Create my account. I call it Honey Money REITs. Referral code Honey Money. Let's see, got this referral code. Hey, really have you all should use this referral code. Sign up. 4-digit code. Okay, 4-digit code. I just received it. Okay, mobile OTP also done. SingPass, verify instantly. Okay, so log in your SingPass with your SingPass app. I agree. Basically verify all your details now. And then tax residency. I'm not the tax resident under in Singapore. Okay, so you have to review all these US forms lah. Basically you have to read. I've read before already, so I know all this. Alright, so I have actually signed up for the account already. Transfer method, Pay Now. Okay, so let me use my Pay Now Google Pay to transfer. Okay, so this is the home page. You can see I have Honey Money REITs Plus. I want to sign up for the Equity100 also. Add portfolio, Honey Money Equity100 lump sum. Okay, Google Pay Now again. Okay, so you can see that I already have 2 portfolios set up. My funds are still waiting for their fund transfer confirmation. So right now still don't have any money yet. Anyway, so this is my plan now. I plan to DCA every month $500 to my REIT Plus portfolio and $500 to my Equity100 portfolio. And then 2 months later, we'll come back and see how much is my performance on the Syfe portfolios, and then you can see whether it's good for you to invest in. Meanwhile, we just wait for the money to come in, and then I'll pump in more money to start investing. Alright guys, so I hope that this plan that I've shown today can help you decide or consider whether you want to put money in the new Syfe RoboAdvisor. And if you really want to try out the Syfe RoboAdvisor like me, you can use your friend's referral code, or if you want to support my channel, you can use my referral code called Honey Money. For 6 months of commission-free investing, and full disclosure here, I'll get a small commission if you use my referral link as well, but it does help support me to produce more quality content for this channel, and that's for you. So if you have enjoyed the content today, do like and share this video to your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Check out my other videos here for more investing related content or robo-advisors. My name is Christopher, this is Honey Money SG, steering young adults to financial independence.